Hey, hi, welcome back. Today we will discuss about Angular. So let's understand what is Angular. Angular is a JavaScript based framework which is used to develop front end. So to run and develop Angular, we need to install a Node, and also we need to install Angular CLI to develop Angular project. So let's see how to install Node. First, we need to redirect to Node.js website, and I'm redirecting here. So let's redirect here like Node.js. Hit enter and see the first link here. From here you can download the latest version and install. It will give you very simple steps to install. So that's simple, and once you installed it, you need to check node version here in the command prompt. Open your command prompt and give node version, so it will show you the version name here. And once you've done that, you need to install your Angular CLI. For that, you need to have a command that npm install -g, which stands for global, and @angular CLI. So you can provide a version here, which is completely optional field. So once you done, once you type this and hit enter, so it will give some instructions there, and it will start installing that npm nodes, npm packages for you. So once it is inside, it will take some time, like 2-3 minutes or more, or it will take 5 minutes. So once you done that, you need to check whether your npm package is installed or not. That you can do like this: npm-v. So it will show you the version which is installed in your system, which is you have installed globally, so you can access through in the any directory. Oh. So let's understand, let's try to create a new project now. So for that, you need to have a command in the CLI, which is ng new and your application name. First you need to redirect to your directory. So I am in E drive Angular folder, and I'm creating new project. I'll give my project name is my project. Okay. So hit enter. So it will take some time to create project. So let's see. Or I have so once you hit enter, it will ask, would you like to add Angular routing? Give yes, because it might in future you may need to add a redirect one page to another page. You need to have that, and you need to select any. This is completely up to you. I'm selecting a CSS, so it will be installing everything for me, and it is creating a project for me. It will take some time, and meanwhile I'll show you I have already created a project. So this is my project, and let me open. So you need a editor to open this. I am using Visual Code Studio. So once you you can download it from Google. Just type that and you will get that application. So once you open that, you need to open that folder, that application, whatever you created that in your IDE. So once you open it, so first we'll see this later, how to going through the application files. We'll see later. First we'll understand how to run this application. Okay, so let me come here, and you need to have a command ng serve, so which actually serves on default server 4200. So I'll run on the same server. It will take some time. So meanwhile, let's see the project which we try to create. It's still in process, and this is also taking some time. I think it will take some time. So let's understand uh, the files in the project meanwhile. So we'll see the project structure, how it is. So we have E2E and node models and SRC, and remaining things are very basic for, I mean, these are some configurations. So we don't need to go through all these things, but we need to understand what is package.json, which actually a dependency folder which will provide everything needed for our application development. If you see here, this section explains, I mean, notified everything. They have mentioned whatever the required for our application, and this is the below one. The below section is dev dependency, which is required for development, and Angular.json, which is some basic paths here, which I would mentioned for our application configuration. So those will look later. So we'll understand src folder. Inside src we have app folder. So if you see here, app, yes, index.html. If you open, this will be the entry point for every application. So if you see here, app.root, these things we'll discuss later, why app.root here and how it is being redirected to some different components. So this will look later. So first we'll understand there is a index.html file, and there is a package.json, and there is a angular.json. Also there is a component. We call this folder as a component, app component. This will be a root component for every module. Okay, so there is a HTML file, there is a TS file, there is a CSS. If you have selected CSS while creating the project, this will be CSS file for you. This is spec.ts, which is for testing. App component, which will be a component for our folder, and this is app model.ts. This will be a very important file in our application development. You need to add more things here to apply any changes, like any import, something like that, which you are going to use in your application. So let's see what is there in the HTML file. This is, we have just created. This will have some random stuff which is given by Angular, so we don't need to worry about it. I'll just remove everything here. Okay, first we'll see whether the application gets started or not. Okay, still on pause. I don't know why it is taking much time, so we'll wait for some more time. And this HTML, like normal HTML file, you can do some random stuffs, and I'll just add a title here. Index or home page I'll mention, and I have H welcome. Yeah, it is started. So if we see here, if the application is started, you will be given this message here, HTTP localhost 4200. So you need to run this in your browser. Hit that localhost here, localhost 4200. So if you see, I have given my title as first name, so it came here, and I have given welcome there. So we'll see what is the, I mean, initial what we have there. So let's just undo the changes whatever I have done. Okay, let's save it. So the good thing here is when you do some changes here, it will auto compile and auto run the application. So you don't need to rerun NGS, or you don't need to do. This is the default thing which is provided when you create an application. You can change all these things later whenever you want. So that's all good today. So we have seen what is Angular, and we have seen how to install Node, and we have seen how to install Angular CLI, and we have seen how to create a project and how to run it, and how to see that application running in our browser.